Ba, 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 ba. All right, who's first? Eyes All Around is first. Downey Transparent Eyes second. Redacted third. Cook County Audits fourth. Sabrina. Sharice McConnell, My Generation. Snap Phase. Not Wearing Pants. Dawn, what's up, Manu? I'm already 45 minutes behind him. In the chat's only 3 minutes old. Good day from Australia. Epoxy, Discombobulated, Feral Kitty, Sab Crazy. Michael Malosha. Sab Crazy, we're here mostly talking about you. Here comes Sears Black. Who's going to kick the door in? Boom. Angie B, what's up? Ashley, Larry M, Ross Khan, KK, Sarah Terry, Mystic Mountain Games, Elmer Skaggs, Papa Chuck, Conejo Valley, Sirius Black, hi. It is windy. Okay, I am going to show you the you can Google this for yourself, the North Hollywood weather. Okay, I am not even kidding you. I'm going to say this in Celsius for all of our friends down under. It was 30. It's going to be 35 degrees tomorrow, 36 on Thursday, 36 on Friday, 30 on Saturday. That is hot. That is hot. That is 94 Wednesday, 95 Thursday, 97 on Friday, Saturday, 85. Absolutely bananas. The coldest is going to get is 67 degrees on Tuesday, the 12th. And then going back up to 70, 72, 77, 80. Yes, eyes all around. Thank you very much for the super chat. God's Property, what's up? When am I converting to Islam? I don't think I am. Did you hear that from somebody? No pants. No pants allowed. A few summers ago, we went over 47 degrees for 2 weeks straight. That is absolutely insane. Lil Red, what's up? Hot enough to melt the snowflakes, exactly. Mi Rojo, Kansas City Bob, what's going on? 85 in North Texas. Well, yeah, we got Santa Ana winds going, and I got the windows open in the house for a cross breeze, and the wind started kicking up and slammed one of the doors, and of course the dogs went into a panic. Cybertron, what's up? Val Brooks, Lenny Cottingham, Rebecca Sliver Diamond. That is a Great Dane lab, also known as a Labradane. Boom, 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 boom. All right, stop talking about Somerset. He just showed up. Spot check, what's up? So I got a video dropping tomorrow, 1 p.m. Los Angeles time, 4 p.m. East Coast. from Santa Ana audits where the police were playing Disney music over their PA systems to try to get his live stream negated and copyright striked or struck. Cybertron, prove it. Thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry to hear that, Little Red. Googly Eyes is here. Yes. Yes, it does. Polyglocks. So, yeah, and my I found the greatest. Oh my God. I'm going to play it for you guys. I found the greatest clip that's on TikTok. If you guys are on TikTok, you may have heard it. Thank you very much, Cybertron. I don't know what a super sticker is versus a super chat. I don't know. Also, I don't know if you guys saw this. There's a new feature on YouTube, which is not available on my channel yet, but you can leave a comment with a super chat, like on a video from 5 years ago, and you can go in and leave a comment and tip the creator, you know, $5, $10, $50, whatever, which I thought is which is pretty cool. Jen, wow. Miss Mia Lynn is here. So there is a sound. So yeah, this the LAPD, the U.S. Marine Corps, is just under 600,000 views. It's a couple days. It's only like 3 days old. There are sounds that you can use. I'm going to play this one for you. And I'm going to be using it in perpetuity. So get used to it now. Okay, tell me if you guys can hear this. Hey, hold on. When mommy says stop, you say okay. But this is baby. So you still have to say okay, mom. I think you're baby. Could you guys hear that? Prairie, what's up? Was that loud enough, or do you need me to? Yeah. That is going to be the audio clip used in perpetuity from this point on whenever police are acting a fool. So when mommy says stop, you say okay. But this is baby. But you still have to say okay, mom. I think you're baby. Oh my God. Exactly. Battery on a baby. So yeah, this video drops tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. East Coast, USA. And what was that, 9 plus? What are we, plus 8 GMT here now with the time change? Or so that would be 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Is that somebody trolling? I don't even know. We'll time him out. Also, I put up a new video up on johnny50.com of 3 cops against a drunk wedding guest, and they decided to execute him. If your training is that bad that 3 armed cops can't take on one guy, you got bigger issues. He knocked one of the cops out, like unconscious out. Why would you get that close to somebody? Yeah, I was on there playing today, and yeah, the game modes were kind of nuts. I've been trying to level up. It's a 2 XP. Is today? Tuesday. They got a double XP. I'm trying to level up the K-Swiss sniper rifle, and I'm also not a very good sniper, so you can imagine the difficulties that you know. Jason Her, what's up? Joe Black. I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. Yeah, there's so much content that I can't put up on my YouTube page because there's no way that YouTube will allow it. Yeah, I like the K-Swiss. Cloaksy, who's my favorite streamer, uses it religiously. And also Teep is now using it. So get up to Ventura for audits. Well, everything, literally every address within Los Angeles County knows about photographers and so forth. So it's very difficult to film, to do audits where you show up and try to test the response. LBC, what's up? So yeah, it's going to be, I can't believe it's going to be like 98 degrees in Los Angeles for the next couple of days. Like, I don't mind warm. 98, I don't know. It's a little bit much. What else, guys? So I've been letting all of the bootlickers have their way and comment. And I love going in and telling them that by coming in and leaving a comment, that they are helping the algorithm for my channel, and they are helping the relevance to the video. It's just fantastic. Just fantastic. This is great. South Alabama Media Live. What's up, man? We're just talking about you. Andy Porkchop, we were talking about you right before you arrived. Yeah, there's Sirius Black in the back. Andy Porkchop, you wanna come on and chat with us? Poppy's right there in the back. Sliver. They are snoozing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hi. Hi, what's going on? How are you? How are you, big boy? Yeah, it was warm today. It was warm today. Poppy spent some time in her pool. Sliver, who got the drone? No, I never did talk to Eat Your Broccoli, aka Roscon. Oh God, did I say that out loud? Bay Area Transparency has a great 2-part video. It's just out. It's good. Awesome. What's on my playlist? What do I listen to? I listen to Rush. And then some more. I listen to early Rush. I listen to mid-range Rush. I listen to most recent Rush. Currently listening to the Hold Your Fire album from 1987. So, yeah. Andy Porkchop, the topic is you. Yeah, I'd love to go out with Bay Area Transparency. He's the guy's a beast. Yeah. Ross. Ross gone. Ghost Rider, what's up? Scrumbly, yeah, you missed the airport audits. You have plans on doing that again sometime soon. Which airport? Because the Burbank airport only lasted one day, and the next day we went back and they had completely done a 180 on their response. And LAX, I don't understand. This is what always blows my mind is that the volume of paparazzi that are at LAX, and to say that you can't be down there filming, and Tony Vera, who does paparazzi stuff. He's also out on Venice Beach and so forth. He gets hassled every now and then. I don't understand how police can hassle you at an airport. Like, it really is, air cooled. What's up? Any recommendations for a dash cam? Anything. I just recently got a dash camera that does front and rear, and it needs the separate GPS antenna to be able to track the speed, so that in case the police say you were doing 42 and a 35 and you were doing 35, you can show that in court. Whatever happened to you two? I don't know. I think U2's Actung Baby, perfect track. Okay. How many people? All right. I want everybody to list what you think is a perfect record. Perfect. I think REM, Automatic for the People, perfect. U2, Actung Baby, perfect. Queens of the Stone Age, Songs for the Deaf, perfect record. Lenny Cottingham, £5. Hey, Johnny, just joined the website and on Maine. Thank you very much, Lenny. So the Johnny50.com, which is $25 for the year, the video that I posted up there today was 3 cops versus 1 guy, and he knocked out a cop, made unconscious, and so they executed him. So 3 armed guys against 1 guy, and they can't subdue him. Angel, what's up? Lopez. Beatles, Zeppelin, Houses of the Holy, Police, Synchronicity, Metallica, S&M. I don't know. I'm not that familiar with Metallica. Which record is that? Thank you, Snap It, 215. Billy Joel, 52nd Street. What were some of the tracks on that? Early Billy Joel was fantastic. Let me Google it. Big Shot, My Life, Stiletto, Honesty, Zanzibar, Rosalinda's Eyes. I don't know if I know that. Half a Mile Away, 52nd Street, Until the Night. What year was this? 78, October 78. All Night Laundromat, Joe Walsh. Fillmore East, Allman Brothers. Soul Asylum, Grave Dancers Union. Genesis, Trick of the Tail. What about Duke? Mega 502, what's up? Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. Steak Fries is here. Automatic for the People. I think that's a perfect record. I think there's some other perfect records. Is it Green? Yeah, Green is another perfect record from 1988. Absolutely perfect. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. Absolutely. Moving Pictures, for sure. Megadeth, Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good. Which Red Hot Chili Peppers? Remain in Light, Talking Heads. Santa Ana Audits. What's up, man? Dude, I'm publishing your video tomorrow at 1 o'clock local time. And you guys want to hear this? You guys want to hear the snippet of me on the phone with Santa? You guys want a sneak preview of me on the phone with Santa Ana Police Department with dispatch? Neil Young Harvest, Mike and the Mechanics. Doors, Waiting for the Sun, Beatles, Yellow Submarine. We're albums, dating myself, that are perfect records. Funky Town, Lips Inc. Yes, Marcy. We're always talking about you. Journey, Escape. It's a good record. There's got to be a Boston record in there too. Radiohead, The Bends. Polyglocks, Just Turn Your Wrench In. Dark Side of the Moon. Okay, Charisse, did we just become best friends? If you're a They Might Be Giants fan, Charisse, you are going to moisten your chair tomorrow when you see the Santa Ana Audits video and my phone call to Dead Kennedys. Thank you, Lopez. You're all right. All right, let's my first concert was Styx circa 1980. It was amazing. I remember being like, what's that smell? All right. So for those of you that are unfamiliar, Santa Ana Audits was filming last night, and the Santa Ana Police Department started blaring Disney. Was that over the PA system on the car, Santa Ana? It was loud, and it was like 10:15 to 11 o'clock at night in a residential neighborhood, so that they would derail his live stream and have it flagged for copyright infringement. And the cop admits it on camera. A councilman, a city councilman, confronts the cop, and he gets him to say it on here. Listen. Hi, my name is Johnny. I'm calling from Los Angeles. I wanted to know if I could speak with an officer, please. About what? Wow. Is it the policy of the Santa Ana Police Department to play copyrighted music when people are live streaming to YouTube in order to try to get a copyright strike through YouTube on the copyrighted music at 10:15 at night and play blaring Disney music in a neighborhood where they don't live? That's my question. Do you have an answer for me, or are you going to connect me with a police officer?
You're calling from out of state. Are you
My God, I am calling. Do you understand where Los Angeles is in regards to Santa Ana? I am not calling from out of state. Are you a Craigslist hire? Like, what seriously? What are you guys? Oh, that's what you get. See, that's what you get as dispatch when you try to vet the phone call to see what the content is about. You get destroyed. You get destroyed. Oh, cops willingly violating copyright laws. Yep. And how creepy is it that they were playing Disney music? Also, Santa Ana, if you know anything, I mean, you could throw a rock and hit Disneyland down there. So that's not too creepy. Tim Sweeney, YouTube, what's up, man? Dude, I was on playing Rebirth Island today, dude. The that whatever that with the whatever that game mode is where you have to move the truck across. It was pretty cool. I'm just trying to level up a K-Swiss, and there's double XP. So, oh my God. Yeah, Mr. Checkpoint has a video from copyrighted music in Beverly Hills. I think he has 2 of them, which made it to the local Los Angeles news stations. So I've never played GTA. I'm also on a PC. So eat your broccoli. Okoro, what's up? Lacey R. Chris Budesa, what's up, man? Paulie Glocks is down from behind the orange curtain. So James Swilly, we were just talking about you. Tim Sweeney, yeah, I have a big dog over my shoulder here. Is a 100-pound Great Dane Lab, and then a 45-pound Pit Bull Boston Terrier. They're both 8. They're both rescues. Okay, everybody, what was the worst concert that you ever went to? Mine was the Cars, circa 1982. This is back when bands played for 90 minutes. They played for 60 minutes. There was feedback on the microphone, and I'm not talking just like we're talking like 60 seconds worth of feedback, like that there was no sound guy. No encore. They played for 60 minutes, and it was like they punched the clock and they left, and they just sat up there like robots. Air Supply. Is that your first concert, worst concert, or you think it's a perfect album? If I could be any kitchen appliance, what would it be? I don't know. I have a Blendtec blender that can blend hockey pucks. Share the footage. Walked out of Bad Company because it wasn't Paul Rodgers, and Elton John because he wasn't playing any of the classic hits. Interesting. Rat was the worst concert. Interesting. Danko Jones. I don't even know who Danko Jones is. Anthrax, worst mixing ever. Oh, you got a yellow lab? Cool. That's awesome. Rose Bowl 4th of July, forced to listen to Wilson Phillips at gunpoint or knife point? My God. Best was the Rolling Stones. Okay. See, listen. I would think that Barry Manilow would probably be a good show. I'm just saying. I mean, he seems like a decent entertainer. Watch videos of a guy pick up his $40 million private jet where you did your first audit, thought of you and recognized the place. Can't remember the name. That would be Clay Lacy Aviation, Van Nuys Airport in the city of Van Nuys, California. There are multiple Clay Lacy Aviations around the country, but that is the main one. The Who at the Forum. Boys Are Back tour 19. Best concert, first concert, or worst? Chicago, Earth, Wind, and Fire had to come back out and sing Chicago songs. No. Exactly, Marcy. First concert, Cheap Trick. Best concert, Elton John. Second best, Stevie Nicks. Max Webster walked off stage after a song and a half. They were the backup band. Mac Webster opened for Rush too for a while. Worst live concert was Boston at the Tacoma Dome. That's interesting because I've seen Boston live. 86. I saw them. They were pretty good. Chad Thomas is 9 years old, so exactly, Larry M. Holy Diver. Ronnie James Dio. Oh my God. Was it in Las Vegas? Okay, Bob Hall. I was at the Cure show, Giant Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, 1989, August of 1989. It was the Pixies, Love and Rockets, and the Cure. And they had just put out Disintegration, also a perfect record. I think the Cure Disintegration, absolutely a perfect record. Start to finish. Thank you, Tim Sweeney. Hit the like button, everybody. Seattle Judy, what's up? Temptations. ZZ Top. 4 Non-Blondes. Worst Aerosmith, Steven Tyler laid down by the drum riser. They stopped the show for about 20 minutes. Was it like drug and alcohol induced? Because I know he's sober now, but damn. Hemispheres, 1978. Worst concert was Fournier due to feedback. Best Journey. Saw Rush play 3 hours because warm-up band singer was sick. Echo and the Bunnymen. Boom, 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 boom. Us Festival, 1983. Kenny Loggins. Quiet Riot and Y&T. What is Y&T? I'm blanking. Speaking of Dio, Heaven and Hell's a perfect album. I don't know if I've heard all of that. Bow, bow, bow. Pink Floyd in 88. I saw Roger Waters do a private show at the Forum. They were warming up for Coachella. I'm not even kidding you. I was there. I got hired. I got paid a good amount of money to go in and shoot the passport photos. They were going to Russia of everybody on the crew and in the band. And the last person that, and this is like 2007, and the tour manager came back. Roger Waters was the only person that I hadn't photographed yet. And the tour manager came back and he was like, Roger's in pre-show mode. He's not ready for pictures. We're going to run through the show. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes. Do you have some time? And I walked out onto the Forum, and there were probably 15 people total, like fucking family and friends. And I listened to the fucking full dress rehearsal with the pig flying around, the moon. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now I'm an hour behind in the chat. Rush in Mobile, Alabama, 1981. I didn't think they came there. I didn't think that was a big enough. Morris Day and the Time. First was U2. Worst was Coldplay. Just out of curiosity, what year was the U2? What album was that? Or why was Coldplay the worst? Pink Floyd Animals, 77. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Boston definitely has some. For those of you that don't know, Tom Schultz, who's the guitarist for Boston, went to, I think it was MIT. He literally made his distortion. He invented in the lab his distortion pedal that is the unique Boston sound. And then he patented it and was selling it, and then wound up selling the little Rockmans. They were like the Walkman version of to play music. He said, I wanted to create a distortion that even my mother would enjoy. And if you've ever heard the distortion on Boston, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Ted Nugent. Interesting. Yes, absolutely. U2 Joshua Tree, perfect album. Perfect. So we're talking about perfect albums. Your first concert, your worst concert. Stephen Clayton, what's up? Saw Prince before he was Prince in '84, Minnesota. Nice. You still flying the drone? Absolutely. Dun, 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 dun. How was Van Halen in concert? I don't think I ever saw Van Halen in concert. Awesome, dude. Thanks for being here. That had to have been something. %. Interesting. I've never seen Alice Cooper. I've seen him. I photographed Alice Cooper at the Golden Gods Awards back in like 2012, but it was not his band up on stage and so forth. You know what's interesting? I really did not hate the Sammy Hagar version of Van Halen. I don't know, man. Call me nuts, but did you guys enjoy Sammy Hagar? I mean, he wasn't David Lee Roth, but he still was a very large personality and could belt. U2's Elevation Tour. Yeah, if you want to talk about your worst show too, mine was I told you, the Cars. Well, I Can't Drive 55. That was actually Sammy Hagar's solo stuff. That was not Van Halen. Pink Floyd, 87. Worst show, ZZ Top. Why was that? No, I agree that not many top David Lee Roth as a frontman, but Sammy Hagar came close. I mean, he was. I am unfamiliar with that album by Merle Haggard. Nice. Nice. Cheap Trick was okay, not great. ZZ Top just aren't that talented. Interesting. The guitar spinning. Yeah. A little kitschy. Bacon eggs with BB King, not kidding. Before I got sober, I smoked a joint with Harry Dean Stanton, who was playing at a jazz club. He's an actor, more of a character actor, but he was playing in a jazz club on Melrose. It's like 1992. Huey Lewis. Suspicious. We're doing either your first concert, your worst concert, or what you consider to be a perfect record. You know, Styx had some really, really, really fantastic music. I don't know if they may qualify for a perfect record somewhere, but I don't know if it would really elevate to that. But Styx had some really, really amazing tracks. They had some good stuff. I have to rewatch that movie. Yeah, anybody seen Queen? I've never seen Queen in concert. Curious of how they Oh yeah, that's right. Harry Dean Stanton the father, the single father of Molly Ringwald? Yes. Judas Priest was good. I like them. Iron Maiden. I think Iron Maiden was one of the best shows I saw. I saw Triumph front row at the Meadowlands. Unbelievable pyrotechnics raining down all over us. Iron Maiden, unbelievable show. I've probably seen Iron Maiden half a dozen times through the 80s. They were unbelievable. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. Black Sabbath, Masters of Reality. Ozzy, Diary of a Madman. You know, one of the interesting things about Diary of a Madman and especially the Randy Rhoads, obviously he's famous for the for Crazy Train. If you listen to the Crazy Train, there's a guy that's on YouTube, and the video's got over 1 million views. So if you know anything about recording, sometimes guitarists or even bass players, Jaco Pastorius did this on his self-titled debut album in 1976, where they double and they play the song again on their guitar or on their bass, and so it's just a little bit off, and it adds this fullness that a delay or a chorus just can't do. But in addition to that, Randy Rhoads was actually playing different notes in the guitar solo when he double tracked the solo. It is unbelievable. I'm going to find it and put up the URL. All right, it's a 6-minute video, but when we're done here, go check it out. He breaks down the video, and I mean, Randy Rhoads actually does almost like harmonizing parts in there. It's just bananas. Saw Queen in '85. Def Leppard. I would think that Def Leppard would be kind of mediocre. Yeah, Rick Emmett is a fantastic. The parallels between Rush and Triumph were uncanny. I mean, Canadian trios, power trios with the, high range vocal, male vocal. They were good. Triumph had a lot of really good songs. I don't know if they would qualify necessarily for a perfect record, but Foo Fighters. Okay, what about who's familiar with Songs for the Deaf, Queens of the Stone Age? That is a concept album. How many bands do a concept album? And when I mean concept album, I mean it is from the first song to the last song is all about somebody being in a radio in a car. Every song in between the songs is the guy messing with the radio and going to a different station and going from just genius. Josh Homme, who's the guitarist and sometimes singer for Queens of the Stone Age, absolute genius. Probably an alcoholic too, but yeah. All right. What's up, that one guy? Rush Clockwork Angels was also a concept album where every song was centered around a single theme. The entire album had a theme, and all of the tracks were based on the storyline. I've seen Genesis live. They were fantastic. Peter Gabriel, unbelievable. He went and fell out into the crowd. Probably one of the best shows I've seen. I've never seen Dream Theater. I'll be curious of how they are. I saw Queensryche open for Rush. That was it. I've never seen them all on their own. Kim Sims, what's up? Alan Parsons. Uh-oh. Dogs have some bad gas. Yeah, I mean, I can't even talk about Rush, but Rush, absolutely one of the best. And one of the things, too, that Rush was very meticulous about was that they never did a lot of harmonies necessarily. I mean, they did later on in the 80s, but they always wanted to be able to recreate their sound, so what it sounded like on the album live. Best show, Jack White, Fox Theater in Detroit, played till after midnight. They cut power to the stage and turned the theater lights on. Yeah, Jack White is one of those genius level musicians. If you guys are unfamiliar with Jack White, the White Stripes and the Raconteurs, that was a fucking fantastic record. Thank you very much. Eyes all around. Who was the only band Geddy Lee stood in line to get a ticket for? That would be either Yes or The Who. I'm guessing The Who. No. I'm guessing The Who. And if it wasn't The Who, it was Yes. Genesis just had their final concert. Yeah. Yeah, Phil Collins has been like in a fucking wheelchair, man. Hats off to him for even, Yeah, that's a really good question. I mean, I don't want to sound like a crotchety old person, but they're not making music like they used to. So, Raven Witch, what is up? Okay, I saw Robert Plant, not Led Zeppelin, Robert Plant, 86, 87. Jimmy Page came on stage and was so fucking high on heroin he couldn't even stand. Like the roadies were propping him up like Weekend at Bernie's. It was fucking pathetic. Awesome, Creole. Yeah, Joe Walsh has got some great stuff. So nobody's familiar with Queens of the Stone Age, Songs for the Deaf? It is unbelievable. Yeah, I would agree, Melanie. And it just, I just, at the risk of sounding like an old person, though. Avenged Sevenfold. I've never heard of them. Interesting, Clayton. That had to have been an interesting time. No, is that the guy, the caveman looking guy? Is that the guy, one of the guys that was following us around? Oh yeah, don't even get me started. Do not even get me started. I saw Rage Against the Machine at the Palladium, 92. And then down at Cal State Long Beach around 93, 94. Unbelievable shows. I was down in the pit. It was, oh, Jesus. Also, perfect record. I think a couple of the Rage Against the Machine albums were absolutely perfect, start to finish. Tom Petty. Grohl did one, or he did a couple tracks, or I think he did the one track, the Nobody Knows track that's got radio play and so forth. I think it was just he just sat in for that one. I don't think he was part of the band per se. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Tom Morello, guitarist for Rage Against the Machine. Huge Rush fan. I met him backstage Hollywood at this thing. Shot a picture, I was there photographing the event, and it got canceled because the fire marshal shut down because it was going to be David Lee Roth, Steve Vai, Greg Bissonette on fucking the drums, Billy Sheehan on the bass. And it was like all hush hush. And like, of course, when it's hush hush in fucking Los Angeles, 1,500 people show up to an event that can house 300 people, which was the bowling alley on Highland, just north of Hollywood Boulevard. I forget the name of the place. They used to have concerts there on either Tuesday, Wednesdays, or Thursdays. I forget. My friend helped produce them. Yeah, Rage Against the Machine was just unbelievable. Nine Inch Nails, yes, absolutely, definitely a candidate for. I've never seen them live. Definitely a candidate for perfect record. I would say even perfect double record. The Fragile, which came out in '99, unbelievable. Velvet Revolver. I've never seen Velvet Revolver. I would think that Duran Duran would be a really great show. I think that they would. Their genre was, and the time that they were around, they had the budget, and I think that they would put on a really good show. I know John Taylor, JT, the bassist, and he talked about putting his in a drunken blackout. He put his arm through a plate glass window in Germany, and they were supposed to play the next night. And he got to watch a fill-in bassist play his songs in his band. And as John says, better than I could play it. Very, very, very humble guy, John Taylor from Duran Duran. Super, super nice guy. Yeah, I would think Gilmore is definitely up there. It's okay, Raven. We won't hold that against you. Dave Grohl's a drummer in them Crooked Vultures with Josh Homme and Paul. I did not know that. CCR. Yeah, I think the Beatles. I think a lot of Beatles records could probably qualify. Lucky Strikes, exactly. That's the name of the club. So when I photographed Tom Morello, he had a Rush R40 shirt, which is their Rush's 40th anniversary of being a band. And it was him and this guy. And I was like, Tom, open up your jacket. He had like a motorcycle, like Terminator motorcycle jacket. And I was like, Tom, open up your jacket. Fucking. He did. Only this guy can be completely off topic of what the hell we're talking about here tonight. Jane's Addiction, Strays is a perfect album. Oh my God, don't even get me started, Val Brooks. Also, perfect album, Dirt. 1991, 92. I don't know when that came out. Probably a perfect record, start to finish. Awesome. Oh, absolutely. Stone Roses' first album was perfect. If you guys are unfamiliar with Stone Roses, they were a band. They came out with a record in 1989. It was self-titled, The Stone Roses. I Want to Be Adored was the opening track, ending with The Resurrection. I was listening to that about a week ago, Jimmy James. Absolutely perfect record. They're from Manchester, and you had to, which is where the Smiths are from. Actually, I'm sure there's some Smiths records that are absolutely perfect as well. But yeah, I don't. Stone Roses, absolutely perfect. Yeah, Downward Spiral, I think, was a perfect record. That was dark. That was a dark record, man. You know what else was a dark record? Was Dirt was a dark record. And if you are familiar with Alice in Chains, um, most of them were strung out and then they got sober, like treatment center sober and like going to meetings sober, and then they all relapsed. And that entire record, Dirt, if you listen to the lyrics, dark, 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 no hope. Yeah, I saw David Bowie. Like 88, though. It was not anything cool like Ziggy Stardust. Tool's the loudest band. Never saw Chris Cornell. John 5 is killer, amazing guitarist. Anybody read Nikki Sixx's Heroin Diary? Guns N' Roses wanted him to produce Appetite for Destruction. Rick Rubin produced it. Yeah, no, I haven't read that. Well, and if you guys know the history of Alice in Chains, Lane Staley died alone from an overdose, whether it was accidental or intentional. Jerry Cottrell, who actually helped carry the band on the backing vocals, he's sober. I photographed him a couple times at events. What's up, Brammer? Okay, memory. David Bowie, Glass Spider tour. Don't recall the year, but mother went to that concert and the show. Hope this is in line. Yeah. Never saw Social D live. I never saw Tool live. Direct D, what's going on? In Excess Kick, perfect record. I don't know all the tracks on that, but I'll give you that. Direct D, we're talking about first concerts, worst concerts, or what you would consider a perfect album. Yeah, Jerry Cottrell, not only is he an amazing guitarist, is his background vocals, and that's like the coolest thing. It's sort of like Mike Mills with Michael Stipe of REM. You have this really like raw, kind of gritty, grungy lead vocals, but then you have this like high harmony, like really clean, crisp voice, and that's sort of Mike Mills and REM. It's sort of the same thing with Jerry Cottrell with Alice in Chains. Also, just Michael Anthony and Van Halen. Very similar dynamic. You've never been to a live concert? Damn, dude. The Kinks. Yeah, the Kinks were a great band. REO Speedwagon. Yeah, they were good. They were in the early days of MTV when 1981, 82, they played a lot of REO Speedwagon on there. Black Sabbath and Blue Oyster Cult, 1980 or 81. That would have been a great show. Definitely would be a great show. Never saw AC/DC. Oh, The Church, Heyday, 1985, or Starfish, 1989. Perfect record. Saw them live. Fucking unbelievable. Saw them live a couple of times. Anybody familiar with The Church? Australian band? Under the Milky Way. Amazing voice on that guy. Oh, why wouldn't it be, dude? You can't live in that lifestyle, dude, and walk away unscathed. I mean, it's just Pearl Jam 82. That would be the time to see Pearl Jam. No, 92. Beastie Boys did a lot of good stuff. I never really got that into the Beastie Boys. That was like right in my era. It was just too, I don't know. Lego Batman, what's up? Yeah, where were they from, El Coral? Exactly. Melbourne, Sydney, or Perth, or the Gold Coast. The Church were around in, I think their first record was like 1979 or 80, something, Heart 3 times. I would think that Heart would put on a good. I think did I see Pat Benatar? I don't know if I did or not. I don't think I would have. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I've never. That would be amazing. Steve Miller. Buck Cherry and Kid Rock. Val Brooks. I am good friends with Stevie D, the guitarist, and mediocre friends with Josh, the singer. Heart put on a great show. Brisbane. Older sister dated an artist for Forever Stoked that introduced me to Sublime back in 93 or 94. I copied his 40-ounce Freedom cassette. Yeah. Definitely unique. I've seen Yes. I saw Yes in the round in San Diego. They played in a circulating stage so that everybody had front row. You know what I mean? There was no 92. But that was when they had both Yes bands. I also saw Anderson, Wakeman, Bruford, and Howe, which was like 89. Jane's Addiction, first Lollapalooza. Yeah, I would think that would be pretty wild. Primus, great band live. I saw Primus warm up for Rush in San Diego. I was living in San Diego like 91. I think it was Roll the Bones tour. Absolutely fantastic. Les Claypool came out and they were doing to defy the laws of tradition. And they had all these stops, and then it goes into the. All right, you are getting hidden. Sorry. All right. And so Les Claypool, and you could tell that this was absolutely genuine on the part of Les Claypool. And he gets up there and he's like, do. He goes, I just met Geddy Lee. And the crowd went fucking nuts, man, because let's face it, in the 80s and the 90s, warm-up bands were fucking disposable, man. Nobody wanted to hear the warm-up band. Even if you were, 4 joints in, like you just did not. I did not want to hear the fucking warm-up band. I was never like, oh my God, that's a great. I was like, oh my Primus. I was like, oh my God, these guys are. So. Yeah, I saw an outdoor show, San Diego or Garden State Arts Center. I was living in North Jersey at the time. So it was like 89, maybe 90. Tina Turner and the Gorge in Washington State. Alcor, what's up? All right, you guys. I think we're gonna wrap it up. So tomorrow at 1 p.m. Los Angeles time, 4 p.m. East Coast time, 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. We got a video of Santa Ana audits. And no, I've never heard of TISM. I don't think I'd ever want to go see John Mellencamp. Seriously. I think that would be a fucking horrific show. No offense. You guys want to hear the audio again? Anybody that came in late want to hear the audio, the brief snippet that I had with Santa Ana Police Department? When are you going to go back and do a live? I don't know. Soon, hopefully. All right, let's. Yes, this is the James Freeman channel. Hi, my name is Johnny. I'm calling from Los Angeles. I wanted to know if I could speak with an officer, please.
About what?
About what? Shut up.
Is it the policy of the Santa Ana Police Department to play copyrighted music when people are live streaming to YouTube in order to try to get a copyright strike through YouTube on the copyrighted music at 10:15 at night and play blaring Disney music in a neighborhood where they don't live? That's my question. Do you have an answer for me, or are you going to connect me with a police officer?
You're calling from out of state. Are you here?
My God, I am calling. Do you understand where Los Angeles is in regards to Santa Ana? I am not calling from out of state. Are you a Craigslist hire? Like what seriously? What are you guys?
Oh my God. All right, you guys. So we'll see you tomorrow. 9 p.m. Lenny Cottingham time. 4 p.m. New York, Miami, DC time, and 1 p.m. Los Angeles time. And you guys are awesome. So thanks for being here, and we'll see you guys later.